Okay, there we go. That's how it sounds, guys. The vocals there were courtesy of a guy called Aiono, really cool YouTuber. If you want to check out his cover, the link will be in the description. And we're just using 4 chords. It's a really simple turnaround. We're in 4/4 standard tuning. The chords we need are D minus 7 for a bar, and then we're going to go to B flat, followed by G minus 7, and then we'll finish up on an A7. Okay, so guys, the tabs for those chords are in the description. The orders there as well. The structure is pretty simple. I'm not really going to go into how to play these chords. There's so many resources available online for how to play chords. You just type in the names. They'll give you pictures, charts, videos, whatever. I don't want to long this video out here. I want to keep it short and simple. A lot of you already know how to play these chords. For those of you that don't, work it out. Okay, let's start with D minus 7. Okay, we're going to be plucking the 6, 4, 3, and 2 strings for all of these chords. They're all rooted on the 6th string. So we're here 10th fret. Yeah, double dots. 12th fret is the octave. So that would be an E, E flat, and D. So D minus 7 to start with. Okay, and then we're going to go B flat. Yeah, then down to the 3rd fret for G minus 7. Same shape as the D minus 7, and then the A7. Okay, a lot of you can play these chords differently. We'll talk about that at the back end, but this is how I'm playing it. Get used to that progression, guys. Start with just semi-breathes. 3, 4, and 1, 2. So you get comfortable with the hand position with the left hand, okay? And then once you're cool with that, we'll step it up. We won't go straight to the rhythm that I was doing there. Let's start off with something a bit easier. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 Okay, so technically it's the same rhythm. If you was to clap the rhythm or tap the rhythm, it would be the same. But there's a 4 mute going on. So we're playing the mute on the 1, 2. Okay, so you're just going to literally stop the strings from resonating. Yeah, but we want to also get that kind of percussive slapping sound. Okay, and we also want to try and slap our fingers back onto the strings that we're going to play, the 6, 4, 3, and 2. Yeah, so we're going to play on the 1, 2, and then pull the strings on the end. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then there's another mute on the 4. Yeah, then we change 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Alright, and once we're happy with that, move on to the rhythm that I was doing. It's the same rhythm, but you can see the 2 and the 4. It's not exactly a mute. We're going to play the strings and mute them straight away, yeah? Okay, so what you want to do is to practice this, yeah? So go into your D minus 7, and we're just going to literally play the strings, like flash across the strings with your nails and mute them. So you don't want to let them ring out, you want to deaden them straight away, yeah? And you want to do it in a fashion where your hand's going to be ready to go back. Just like when we slapped into place, you want to mute in place as well. So you don't want to be doing this, because that's going to be a bit impractical to get back here. So practice that. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Once you got that down, you can factor those in to your rhythm. Remember on the 2 and the 4, 2 and 3, 4. Okay. Some of you may be struggling with that sound. You might be wondering what's going on here. Okay, that's the open. Namely the open A. You don't really want to be playing the open strings. Okay, when you're just plucking, it's cool. Not to worry about mute, but when you're strumming, you're going to need to deal with this, the open strings here. Yeah, so the way I do it would be to See the index finger there? It's going to just lay across the A string there and give it a natural mute. And here as well, the edge of my knuckle and the little finger here is just muting it. Okay, same thing with the B flat. Yeah, you can just sort of control your strum and not go there, or look, just pull my hand in, and then the hand is just muting the string there. Yeah, and then same thing. G minor 7 is going to sound really bad if you don't mute those strings, and then the A7. Okay, so I'm playing it with my thumb over. So here, the good news with this one is, I mean, A's in the root, so you're okay, but just to get good practice for when you move other chords, let the thumb mute that string, yeah? And again, that can be muted with the hand there. So these techniques are pretty advanced, really. The only other way around it would be to play full bar chords. Okay, so you could play the full, and you wouldn't have to do any muting. By all means, if you want to do that, but the downside to that is the fatigue. You're going to build a lot of fatigue in your hand, and when you're playing the same 4 chords over and over again, not a lot of rest. Like an example that I've seen where, you know, how the two are different. You try and play a chord like this, and then, you know, literally hold your guitar out. No problem, you could stand there with it, yeah? But you try and play a chord like that, I can't even lift it off, you know, off my lap. So it kind of shows you the strength you've got using these grips here, okay? So that's it, that's really it. I mean, it's a pretty simple progression. Chords are pretty simple, the rhythm's really nice though, so hopefully you learn something from that. If you've got any questions, as always, guys, give me a shout, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care.